they are ready to jump into the game. So we will now be, ooh, look at that Stingo transition. It's gonna play into, look at that, incredible. We're actually gonna be seeing the Mithra and the Pyra from BillySchilly instead. Interesting. I'm curious to see how the Pyra looks.
Another Mithra and Pyra. And I did mention before the stream, I was kind of curious to see how many times we'd see this new character today. Turns out the number is 7 so far, so that's a pretty good number to give you an indicator of how good this character is BillySchilly. We'll see what he can do with this brand new kit, but already off to a bit of a deficit here.
Yeah, ooh, that's going to be the heel slide into the up tilt. That's going to be a good amount of damage, but BillySchilly just being able to reset, over-committing to side B a couple of times, and already getting a couple of punishes for it. Really surprised that down smash didn't spike BillySchilly out of that move, but
Ooh, possibly a combo here. Not able to really follow up all that much, and he'll get punished for that up B. Her taking the first stock.
Dash attack for a bit of stage control. Right now, Hu just has to be able to find any way to get back on. BillySchilly's standing and playing at a really, really good distance right now, where Hu is forced to land and shield in uncomfortable distances, but that forwarder won't be finishing it quite yet. Not at high enough of a percent. Does not do enough knockback, but a woman can dream, I suppose.
Ooh, I like the movement there from BillySchilly, but he could not call out any option, and her putting up the damage, and that's actually not going to allow him to grab the ledge, and so just like that, it's 3-1 in stocks. And I mean, despite her being at roughly kill percent, maybe early kill percent, this is looking very rough for BillySchilly.
Right now, controlling the stage, both of them going, BillySchilly going to be going through the switch there to the Pyra, Hu with a really unfortunate SD to be able to finish that stock off. This is looking like Hu's game right now. They have all the momentum, they have everything they could possibly ask for, but Billy's putting on a bit of damage.
Ooh, good witch time, but that move really hard to read where BillySchilly's gonna be with all the teleports inside of it, making it difficult to punish. But I mean, regardless, a bit of damage here and there on a couple of these trades. BillySchilly's got her on the edge, catches her at center stage again, but cannot punish her. And Pyra unable to find a kill here at 91%.
Who goes for the up throw into the up B, a bit of a cheeky option. That's going to be plenty of time to be able to try to get an out of shield punish. Who tries to go for the heel slide, not able to find the follow-up after it, unfortunately. The next good hit from BillySchilly should be able to do it, though.
Air not going to be able to convert into anything. Finds a second one. We'll see if BillySchilly can take this stock. Maybe gets the grab. Her baiting out the guns. Oh, I like the idea to bait out an aggressive option there, but unable to land that witch time. And so now another grab to throw off.
BillySchilly's positioning there is so good. Just waiting for that ABK, able to get the neutral B, but not even from center stage. Will that kill at that percent? Beautiful recovery mix-up. Her went for the beautiful up B just to be able to turn around and then connect that back here. That was solid. That was so cool.
And great spacing around too, because you could tell BillySchilly was charging up a move that was going to cover a lot of options, and so for her to dip around this and space around and get that last hitbox of back air and the strong hitbox too to connect that move, great stuff to her to be able to take that game number 1, and that makes the score 19-6. And I said this before, Tennessee, it was a rough start after playing against George Washington early. They got that first win, but since then, they have had tough opponent after tough opponent after tough opponent. And Quinnipiac, no slouches in their own right. The fact that they are having such a good day here, it's a good sign for the rest of the season.
Yep. you know, this could be an excellent sign of things to come. So BillySchilly right now potentially sitting on his final game, maybe going to be bringing it to a best of 3, or to the final third game, excuse me. I won't be surprised if we do see the switch off the Mithra, actually. Maybe in favor of a character that he is a little bit more familiar with, such as the aforementioned Incineroar, or Pichu, or, you know, Terry Bogard. So we'll just have to take a look.
As we wait, they are going through stage picks and bans now. Smashville, FD, and Lilat off the board. Yoshi's Story has been locked in, and that will be our destination for game number 2. And you were absolutely right. The character swap comes through. This is our first Pichu in a long time.
3, 2, 1.
This is going to be a little bit interesting. Obviously, Pichu does have the mobility to be able to get around Bayonetta. How do you combo somebody who is so light, somebody who can fall out of stuff so easily?
And on a small stage like Yoshi's, too, that's going to force a lot of interactions. We'll have to see how this plays out as her finds herself at an early deficit, but I mean, this could easily be made back up. It is just the start of the match. I like that back air to cover a lot of the options on that top platform, and the nair to follow up, but her just kind of finding a bit of a struggle to get in on BillySchilly.
Both of them just sort of going to be sticking onto that platform for just a little bit. It seems like both of them are just really struggling to be able to initiate on the other. That time, Hood got a little bit too antsy with the heel slide. BillySchilly ready with the out of shield punish. Yeah, it just seems like Hood is not completely sure how they want to be initiating against BillySchilly quite yet. That could have been so scary so fast.
Not able to punish, but that F tilt gonna send her off stage. Ooh. Could have followed something up there, but unable to land a move, and now that dive kick down is going to send BillySchilly off stage. Can he find a way off of this ledge? The roll in, oh, nearly getting punished. I think that Pichu actually low profiled the F smash there, and that's going to lead to a down smash punish, so BillySchilly takes the first stock of game number 2.
Yeah, down smash is going to be able to take it right now. BillySchilly able to get the falling neutral, the rising neutral, excuse me, already putting on some of those lightning loops, baby. Oh my god, do you know how long it's been since I've seen that? It was dubbed one of the first infinites of all of Ultimate. And they realized, wait a second, can't you SDI out of it? And they're like, oh, oops. But wow, that man, that follow-up was a throwback, I must say. I haven't seen that since the beginning of this game.
I mean, Pichu, a strong character in their own right for that reason, but a lap in percentage here, and her, again, just struggling to find any opening. That down air nearly killing as well. I mean, this is a complete turnaround from game number 1.
Yo, absolutely, and getting the parry on the up smash as well. BillySchilly just so patient, playing out of shield back here, should be able to take it 3 stocks to 1, barely taking any percent at all. That last one. Ooh, really nice mix-up on the recovery. Hood was not ready to cover that one at all. But falling out of that, falling hit of the back hill, not going to be able to loop it.
Oh, I like the weight there. That's the second time he's tried to get that Thunder Spike, but he will eat an up smash for it. So first stock off the board of BillySchilly, but her sitting at 62 on her final stock. This is danger territory for Tennessee.
Finally able to get that ABK, but you know what? No follow-up afterwards. A little bit difficult sometimes, especially on somebody, quite like Pichu. Oh, this could be a good amount of damage. Tries to wait a little bit, anticipating the air dodge back onto the platform, but BillySchilly a little bit too far back.
Good catches on these up airs from BillySchilly, and the parry as well, but he won't be able to get away from that down air. I like the idea by her to go for that forward smash, but BillySchilly, good avoidance, and that down smash, not going to be able to do it quite yet.
BillySchilly just sort of sitting in shield, just waiting for her to overextend. This time going to be mixing up a jab a little bit, especially just because BillySchilly was priming themselves to go for the parries. Oh my. Oh geez.
there's a lot in that last interaction. So her gets sent off stage, and then I believe tries to punish BillySchilly for going down, and BillySchilly just says "Time to thunder," and
that's it.
Lands it.
Yeah, gonna be missing that first back heel and then tries to double jump back into the Pichu. BillySchilly was ready for it, was able to get the kill as a result. It's an excellent stall. You know, it does so much knockback. Wow, I don't even know what to say. You know, BillySchilly just seems so confident that game.
I mean, that was a complete turnaround from game number 1, which, I mean, her was playing very well against that Pyramithra, and then all of a sudden, just the switch to Pichu and the switch to the triplat, and her just kind of, I've said it multiple times, the amount of times that her really was able to get in, do a combo, and do some damage were complete. I mean, outside of 1 or 2 strings, really non-existent compared to that Pyramithra match.
Coming into the next game, Ahu has to just be a little bit more defensive, a little bit more campy, but then also, if they do, try to choose when and how to approach, it's going to be a lot more grab mix-ups, trying to get close, trying to just sort of force Billy to sit in shield, because once you start getting shield camped as Bayonetta, you have to be the one to bait the out-of-shield options. Make them commit a little bit.
We'll have to see as the picks and bans are coming through, and we shall have to see a random selection on the side of I believe that's Quinnipiac, and he gets King K. Rool out of it. So Ice Climbers versus King K. Rool for the final set of the day.
Man, I am tired. Game number 3. Final school of the day. King K. Rool up against Ice Climbers. Oh my god, it's just a hellish matchup for the King K. Rool. Up tilt and up air, can exclusively, just body that poor thing.
And you can kind of tell too, right off the bat here, a lot of percent racked up to BillySchilly, and not a whole lot of answers for him as well, as up tilt followed up by up air, sitting at 140. He's gonna survive that up smash, and only 26% again done to her on this first stock. Trading forward tilt, and that's gonna go in the favor of her taking that first stock.
Yeah, that side B is so safe, so little, and just able to immediately mash out an F tilt out of that as well. Wow, double squall hammer like that, absolutely terrifying. It's like every single position is covered. You just gotta hold shield and pray for the best. That is a desynced squall hammer, able to get the up tilt out of there. Wow. BillySchilly is getting kind of mixed right now, I must say.
I mean, the Ice Climbers have plenty of combos in their own right, especially when they are desynced like that. That's what can make these characters so terrifying, and BillySchilly just a victim of it because he cannot find any way in on the twins here. Just no real openings for BillySchilly.
So the full hopping now, BillySchilly really doesn't have any tools to be able to challenge her in the slightest. Last stock for BillySchilly, who has all the momentum that they could possibly ask for, crosses up that shield twice, just making himself so ambiguous. Up tilts and up airs, man. 53% just off that alone.
An ambitious option, to say the least, from BillySchilly. Gonna get punished for it too, eating 100%. And not quite the stock yet. Oh, but the forward air is going to be able to take it.
That's a 3 stock.
What a 3 stock.
They're so goofy. They're so adorable. I love Ices. That finishing song as well. Yeah, I mean, this is an awful position. BillySchilly tried to cross up with an air dodge, but Hug was just on top of it, able to get a Blizzard out in time. You just kind of suffer from that position, There's so little that you can do. Guys. Gamers. We have concluded for tonight. That's it. That's the final set. University of Tennessee takes it over Quinnipiac 19-8. Once again, the score really doesn't show. This was a pretty close set, actually. A lot of people really held their own. That Riley Ike set, that Riley set with the Ike was just pretty definitive for the pacing of that final match. Any final thoughts before I close this off, Soy?
I mean, thank you to everyone for watching. You viewers, this is why we put on the show. Thank you for sticking around. And thank you to Dev for all the replays. House of 3000, that was fantastic. And I mean, can't wait to see you guys next week. It is this is the home stretch of the regular season for the EGF. Right? Mm-hmm. You only got 2 weeks now to try and turn your season around and get yourself ready for postseason. So we're coming down to the home stretch. I can't wait.
Alrighty, guys. With that being said, you're watching this on official EGF. For those of you guys that aren't following already, you should be doing so on this Twitch, on Twitter, all over social media. Then you should go ahead and follow our lovely, incredible producer Devin at House of 3000 on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Every single Wednesday, Xeno Wi-Fi series. Some of the top-of-the-line production, really, some of New York's finest, Tri-State's finest. Devin does an incredible job out here. Then you should also be following my incredible co-caster, Soy Solace, at SoySunJSport, to keep up with what is happening with him and his life every single Wednesday here as well. You can catch him talking about Rocket League if that kind of floats your boat, so please check him out as well. And then you can also follow me at Dylan Garlia for whatever e-girl things I do on my Twitter. And with that being said, I hope everybody has a lovely evening. I hope you guys pog your champs out. Remember to tell somebody that you love them, and take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. Peace.